What is up, guys? Waternet here. Today I'll be showing you how to TinyTask in anime adventures, and with this method you should be getting around 400 gems per hour. So let's get started. I'm gonna pull up my anime adventures here. Alright. Make sure you have TinyTask downloaded for this. I'll put the link in the description and you can go ahead and install that. So I'm gonna start off here opening Roblox. Alright. For this method, make sure you're in your private server. Alright. I'm gonna put my graphics at 1 here, and you don't really have to do this unless, I'm going to put my PC in power saving mode. So, yep. Now, for this method, just equip really any main damage unit. That'll be useful. So, let's fix this real quick. Here, I'll just unequip all my units. Here. Let's do this. I recommend bringing in Erwin, so it can kill like any enemies that are leaking towards your base. So, yeah. Alright. And make sure you have your main damage units and everything. So I'm gonna pull up TinyTask. Just typing it in my search bar here. You're gonna go into preferences, right? And you're gonna make sure your playback hotkey is just some random thing, and then set your recording hotkey to F8, which is, I feel like, the easiest button, and then turn on always on top so you can see your TinyTask always on top. I'm gonna go back into full screen here, so I'm gonna click F11. Alright, and once I feel like I'm ready with everything in my settings, I'll be ready. Also, you want to make sure you can tab out easily to your Chrome, because we will be clicking back onto the private server. Alright, so let's start. I'm going to click F8. Just wait a bit. I'm click summon. Alright. And then I'm going to run down. I'm currently holding Shift and S. You're going to readjust a bit for your stairs and your character to realign towards the center. Other people use their TinyTask to go through this little hole here, but it's fine. Just make sure you go into the gate. I'm gonna hold Shift W and A right here, and once I feel like other runs can catch up, I'm gonna hurry up. I'm gonna click over Marineford and start. Once you load in, don't change your camera angle, don't zoom in, just don't right click anything. Alright, we're gonna wait for other runs to catch up, so here we are. I'm gonna wait until this timer is on 1 and I'll start it, and I'm gonna start spamming my units here. And I'm starting it. So with Marineford, there are 2 different camera angles. This is one of the most common ones, and the other is another top angle. Here, I'm just gonna spam my Erwins. And I'm gonna try to put in the same spot. And once you feel like you've done that, I'm gonna place a main damage unit or a DPS unit of any kind. And I'm gonna start spamming my Urzas. And after this, you're gonna want to start spamming your units everywhere. For the rest of this clip, I will just be spamming units and upgrading ones I feel like are important or will do the most damage. I will be uploading another clip of my TinyTask successfully working after this tutorial, so feel free to watch that. Make sure you're continuously spamming in spots you can't even spam in, because there's another run on Marineford where your camera angle will be messed up. So to guarantee maybe at least 225 or some protection, make sure to keep on spamming. Your run does not have to be with my exact same units, but I recommend using high damage units to make this more efficient. Alright. Now that it's wave 26, we can get ready to leave here. These next few steps can ruin your TinyTask, so I recommend paying attention differently. And if you have a problem with this method, the exiting method that I'm about to do, just feel free to comment down or join my Discord server and ask me for help, and I'm willing to do that, since there are there's many problems with this. Alright, so once you're ready, click escape on your keyboard, L, enter, and Roblox beta should now pop up. After this pops up, click Alt F4 on your keyboard, and it should be brought back to your Roblox tab where Anime Adventures is. And let's wait a bit, and let's click join on your private server. Let's wait a bit for other runs to catch up, since there could be latency with lag or anything, or your PC being slow, so let's just wait. And there could be a pop-up here for your dailies. Alright, and now we can click close and click F8 to end your TinyTask. Now to save your TinyTask, you want to click save and name it whatever you want. And save, boom. Now, each time you open it, you can find your recorded file and just open it. Go to preferences, change your recording hotkey and your playback hotkey. I recommend changing your playback hotkey to F8 since it's an easy bind, and change your continuous playback to on so that it will keep on running infinitely. I'll now show you guys a side-to-side view of my TinyTask working. So.
She said, pass the weed, bitch. I don't like to pass the gas. Blowing bubble, blowing zaza. She got big old titties. I said, goo goo, goo gaga. In a zoo, monkey ass niggas. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Stop playing with me.